Hi, everybody, and welcome to our What is Coaching call. Today is November 12th, 2015. We are just going to jump right in here. So I'll just ask, I'm going to go through the presentation, and as you've got some questions, just write them down, and then I will open up for some questions at the end for everyone to ask. Hopefully we'll cover a lot of the things that you're probably already wondering, so let's dive right in. So just a sneak peek into what it is like to be a Beachbody coach. I think the thing to remember, A, is that you're here for a reason. Whoever invited you thought of you and thought, this could be a really good fit, and there's a reason you came on, whether it's to start a new business and earn some income, or maybe it's just to get fit or to meet a group of really encouraging, supportive accountability partners that love health and fitness and positivity. So whatever capacity that you're here for, there's a reason. So as we go through this, there's so many components to what we do. There's fitness, there's a business element and an opportunity, and entrepreneurship. And also I want to just, through these pictures and through what we do, I want to show you guys how amazing our team is and what a community we have, because, anyone can do a fitness program or a business, and maybe be successful or maybe not on their own. But the whole point of what we do is plugging into a community of other people. And that's really where our success lies. And that's, where our coach family, we call it. So you're going to see lots of pictures of our team, and we have tons of fun. So just want to kind of highlight that, as if you're looking for a really great group of people to plug into, this is the place. So just a little overview about what we're going to do. You know what? I am going to go to the big one because it looks better. One second. Okay. So what to kind of expect from the call tonight, just so you kind of have an overview. We're going to talk about how coaching began and who is Beachbody. We're going to talk about what makes us different from other fitness companies and other business network marketing ventures. And we're going to talk about our products, because they're the bread and butter. They're what everyone knows. Everyone knows P90X and Insanity and Tony Horton and all of that, and how that really helps us and gives us a leg up. And then we're going to talk about what a coach is and what a coach isn't, and kind of some misconceptions about coaching, that things that you might have preconceived notions about what we do or what we don't do, and kind of just go through that and also answer some questions at the end. We're going to talk about success stories. I think that's the bread and butter of what we do, and the success stories that I've put on this slideshow are people from our team. They're friends of mine. They're people I know. So it's not some stock photo from the Beachbody infomercial. They're real people we know. So that's really the most important part of this call, is to say, how does this work for someone in their real life? And then talk about what's next, if this feels like a good fit for you and if you want to move forward. Okay, so I'm just gonna, normally I do this call with my friend Carla, but she is actually at her grandfather's wake today. So it's just me. So it says about us, but us is just me today. So I'm Julia. I'm a 5-star diamond coach. Our team is ranked in the top 1% of coaches in all the networks. So if you were looking for a good, solid team to plug into, you've come to the right place. I am married. I just got married about a year ago. I am a former yo-yo dieter extraordinaire. I did everything. I remember the kind of low point of my dieting career as I was living in New York City. I went to school for theater, and I was there, and I was doing the Master Cleanse. If you haven't heard of that, it is basically water, grade B maple syrup, cayenne pepper, and lemon juice, and you drink it, and it's supposed to cleanse your body, and you don't eat anything else, which is crazy sauce, like crazy. And it was the summer in New York City in Brooklyn, and I sat down on a stoop and almost passed out. And I was like, I've had enough. I'm sick of starving. I'm sick of, really deteriorating my body to be skinny. And I knew that there was a better way. So I'll tell you kind of where Beachbody comes in, but I do Beachbody full time. I just quit my job I think in June, I let go of my last part-time job. I've been a coach about 5 years. I signed up basically for the discount. I thought I really wanted to do P90X. I wanted the structure of a program to follow from start to finish, because I was really struggling at the gym. I was on the treadmill, just wasting time. And so I signed up to be a coach, just kind of honestly for selfish reasons. I was I want a little bit of a discount, and if I'm going to try to help one other person, I know I'm not perfect and I don't have the perfect journey, but maybe it'll help me stay accountable for my own goals. So it was a little selfish at first, and I never knew this is what I wanted to do. And as I dove into my business, and as I learned more, the feeling I got from helping someone else through a program and helping them succeed was the most incredible high, and I got so hooked on it. So I have dedicated my my business and my whole life to this, to Beachbody and to helping people through fitness programs and doing this. So it wasn't an easy or fast route for me, but I started out, I had 3 jobs when I started. I was an actress, I was a waitress, I was doing nannying, side jobs, all kinds of things. But I saw an opportunity with Beachbody. I thought, I have always had this entrepreneurial spirit and I've always wanted to be my own boss. And I thought, what a great platform to stand on. I don't have to create my own business. It's there for me, but I can just make it me and do something special with it. So I am, I'll step off my soapbox, but I am just gung-ho Beachbody and our team and what we do. It's really changed the course of my life and changed, my attitude and my outlook on things, because I'm working on myself through personal development, and learning to pass that on to others brings me so much joy. I love TurboFire 21 Day Fix. I also love Size. That's a new Shaun T dance program. I love fitness. I love dance. I like to make it fun because I'm not like working out isn't my favorite thing. So I try to make it really fun. I love to travel and I'm a big time dreamer. So I saw Beachbody as a vehicle for me to make other things in my life happen through financially. I was always struggling financially. So many benefits to being a coach. So we're going to talk about who is Beachbody. I'm guessing you guys know who Beachbody is. They are the #1 ranked infomercial company in the world. So you'll recognize, some of these programs: P90X, Hip Hop Abs, Brazil Butt Lift, T25, Shaun T. That's basically our company. And we didn't start out as with a coaching piece of it. It started out it was mostly with P90X, and there was some huge success surrounding that program and the people. And what they found was people were connecting on these message boards that they had on teambeachbody.com and kind of naturally coaching other people and saying, oh, you should try this workout, or you need this pull-up bar, or whatever. And so they found that instead of, taking P90X and putting it on the shelves at Walmart or Target, they said, what if we, make this a direct marketing company where it's peer-to-peer marketing? Because the likelihood of someone following through on a program and having great results was better when they were paired with a coach and paired with a person who cared about them for accountability. Because, we've all been there. You can join a gym or get a program and be super excited and start your program, and a week in quit because you don't have the support and the accountability. So as coaches, that's kind of our main job, is to provide a place for people where we say, hey, did you do your workout? Did you finish? And help people finish a program, because Beachbody's mission is for people to have results. It's not to sell product or peddle new programs. It's to end the trend of obesity. And we do that through our programs, and they work. When you do them start to finish, they work. And so with the aid of a coach, that's really, it's like a coach on a football team. We're there to coach and help people through programs. So huge name recognition when you talk about Beachbody. It's so fun when people ask me what I do. I'm like, I'm a Beachbody coach. They're like, oh, is that Shaun T? Is that Tony Horton? So it's not some weird thing that people don't know about. Everyone loves Beachbody programs and products and Shakeology, and we'll get into a little bit of that. So there's just some of our top programs. There's really, truly something for everyone, ranging from all levels of fitness. It's not only P90X and Insanity. There's all sorts of programs for rehabilitation, yoga, Pilates, anything you name it, we got it. So why Beachbody? So we say, who is Beachbody? Why? And I kind of touched on this a little bit before. These are kind of our 4 pillars of what makes us really work as a company. So we're not just one of these things, we're all of them together. So we have fitness, which is number one thing that people notice is workout programs, right? Then we pair it with nutrition. We have Shakeology, a super dense superfood nutrition shake that you can replace a meal with every day. And we've got great meal plans within the fitness programs. We tie that with rewards, encouraging and supporting people through their journey based on, people love to be recognized. So you finish a program and you can submit your results and get t-shirts. You can enter the Beachbody Challenge and win. You can actually win $100,000 if you're the winner, but you could win $5,000, $10,000. So they pair it with rewards to kind of gain some success for people so they have an incentive. And then the last and most important part is the peer support. That's the accountability. And that's where us coaches come in. And that's what we provide for our challengers, the people who start a fitness program, and then also for our coaching network for the business to be successful in the business aspect. So those are kind of the 4 things that make up the whole structure of Beachbody that really, truly make us really successful. Touch just a tiny bit on Shakeology. Shakeology is unlike any health drink out there. I did a ton of research. I was very skeptical when Shakeology came out. I was already a coach and they were introducing this new product. I'm like, I like to eat my food. I'm not sure about that. And when I did my research, I was pleasantly surprised. Basically, they go around the world and search for these wonderful superfoods that are sourced organically all around the world with and they take into consideration clean air and clean water and how the plants are grown. There's no artificial sweeteners, nothing fake. It's all just super clean, wonderful. It makes you feel great. It gives you great energy. It helps with your digestion. So that's always good. People love, if you need a little toilet humor. Fantastic program. So there's tons of information if you want a little more about the ingredients or anything in Shakeology. I love sharing about that. So ask at the end if you have any more questions. Again, like I touched on, the programs, there's really truly something for everyone. PiYo is a yoga Pilates class. We've got, things ranging for bodybuilders. We have pretty much everything for any range of fitness. We also have digital access, and this is really cool. It came out in March. It's called the Beachbody On Demand, and it's essentially like Netflix for Beachbody. So you've got tons of programs preloaded in there that you can play on your phone or tablet, or you can Chromecast or Apple TV onto your TV. And it's about the price of a cup of coffee a week. So it's like $3 a week and you get basically unlimited fitness. So that's a fantastic value to have all those programs, and really great if you're thinking about coaching to say you've got this library of programs, and so you don't have to go through, like for me as a coach, I would buy a program every couple of months to try something new. You don't really have to do that anymore because the Beachbody On Demand is there. We've got equipment, supplements, we've got a 3-day refresh, we've got really fantastic stuff all across the board. So let's talk a little bit about what a coach is and what a coach isn't. So a coach does not have to be a fitness or nutrition expert. And I stress that because I came into this business, I loved fitness, but I didn't have any background or nutritional background. The beauty is that Beachbody takes care of all of that. So they're going to provide the fitness program. They're going to provide the meal plan from scientists and doctors that have put these together. And it's your job to just kind of be a cheerleader and help them through it. I have found that people learn a lot about nutrition and fitness as they're a coach, but it's not a prerequisite. Oh, that's a hard word to say. Prerequisite to be a coach is you don't have to have any experience in that area. A coach does not have to be someone who's already at their fitness goals. And I love talking about this when people say, well, I'm not a coach, I can't be a coach. I don't have a six-pack. It's like all the more reason, like people want real people that they can follow. And part of that is just sharing your journey. So you don't have to already be in super great shape. I'm still not at my goals, but I'm working towards them. And I have the support in my business and from my fitness friends. You don't have to be in perfect shape, anything like that. And you do not have to be a salesperson. And I love when people ask me that too, because we'll go over that a little bit in the misconceptions, but you don't have to. We don't push product. We don't bug friends and families. We don't even have to have home parties because, I don't want to do that. We'll talk about a little bit what we do, which is sharing your journey and being authentic on social media and sharing what's working for you. And that really attracts people so that you don't have to go out there and peddle people. So this is what a coach should be, is someone who's sharing their passion for helping others to reach their goals. So that kind of ties in with the salesperson. So you're just sharing what's working for you. You're sharing how you're eating, how you're changing your life, and how it makes you feel. There's someone who's committed to being proof that the products work. So we talk about that, the proof is in the pudding. When you use these products and you follow them from start to finish, you're going to have great results. And so someone who's willing to commit to their own fitness goals is really important. And then someone who's constantly looking to improve themselves, saying, I want to be a better, not even just coach, but I want to be a better friend and spouse and anything that you want in your life, just looking at how to better yourself through personal development. That's what we're looking for, is someone who's, oh gosh, I went all the way, hold on. Someone who's just willing to, look forward and become the best version of themselves. Okay, I'll slow down. Here we go. Okay, so here's some common fears about coaching, and this ties in a little bit. And I love talking about these things because they are probably the things as you're coming to this call, they're like, these are the things on your mind. So let's just talk through them. So again, one of the fears is I'll have to push products on my family and friends. No, absolutely not. Like I said, the goal is to be sharing your journey and your story. And there's also great ways of meeting a lot of new people on social media. So if that's not something that's in your comfort zone, maybe your friends and family will come to you, or maybe you want to do that and that's fine, but we're not going to make you go talk to every person you know. Need to know a lot about fitness or know a lot of people to make this work. No, there's a lot of people that start their coaching journey and maybe have 200 friends on Facebook. And that's something we teach in our team is, how to grow your network and how to connect with more people and how to use Instagram and Facebook and social media to grow your business. Number 3, I would need a lot of extra time and not be working a full-time job to fit this in. That's a really big one is people say, well, I don't have time to coach. Pretty much everyone, there's maybe 5 of us on our team that do this full time. Everyone has a job. So this is something that it's truly your own business that you can fit into your life when it works for you. So for me, when I started, I had 3 jobs. And so I said, what slivers of time can I make because I cared about it? So I made the time. I might not have had the time, but I made the time because I knew it was important. But just small ways that you can start training and getting to know how to do the business that works into your life. So you certainly don't have to do it full time. And I do this business full time and I maybe work 4 hours a day. So that's full time. So any time commitment that you want to put in, you can do with this business. Number 4, I think I need to be more fit so others will take me seriously. Again, you don't have to be at your fitness goals yet. Just sharing your journey along the way is what's going to inspire and motivate people. Number 5, I love this one. This is one of those pyramid things where only those at the top make money. So I love getting this question because a lot of times if you ask someone what a pyramid scheme is, they actually don't know. And so I'm gonna bust the myth. So a pyramid scheme is illegal. So I have high ethics. I'm not perfect, but have ethics and I don't want to do anything illegal. So a pyramid scheme is basically based on signups. So it has no product attached. So it's someone recruiting people to make money just from signups. And then yes, the person at the top makes the most money. So that's what makes it illegal is when there's no product attached. And we actually don't get paid off of signing people up. We only get paid off of product in terms of when someone actually signs up for the business. So if you have more questions about that, we can talk about it at the end. But pyramid schemes and network marketing are very, very different things. I'm scared to post on Facebook. This is huge and something that we're really working on in our team to find really authentic ways of sharing on Facebook and not being salesy. So it's talking about, what are you eating? How are your workouts making you feel? Things about your family and your life and just incorporating your business in a way that feels really authentic to you is what we like to teach. None of it is salesy. So hope that helps with some common questions. Those are things that we hear a lot. So let's talk about the types of coaches. So if you were thinking, okay, I want to do this, but I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with the business. So a discount coach is someone who, it's kind of like a Costco membership, I like to say. There's someone who signs up just for the discount to get a great deal on Shakeology. So there's someone who uses the products. They like the idea of the accountability and the support in terms of the group. And again, they get the discount. A hobby coach is someone who, again, like the discount buyer, uses the products. They love the support and accountability to get the discount. Then they're kind of there seen as a resource. So maybe they're sharing a little bit of their journey on Facebook and someone reaches out to them and says, I know you've been doing that 21-day fix. I really want to do that. There's someone who isn't out there intentionally building a business. They're doing it for fun and they love it. And when people come to them, they're willing to share it. And then a builder, that's like what I am. This is someone who's not even necessarily a full-time coach, but someone who's got a mindset and a vision to make this a really significant business. So there's someone who takes time to brand themselves. There's someone who's a self-starter, who they take initiative and they're self-motivated. Someone who's very teachable, who's willing to train. Someone who's willing to grow and learn. Someone who's willing to take a leadership position. And I have to say, I didn't start coaching as a leader, and that's a skill I've learned through doing and through teaching and through mentoring. So if you don't feel like you're a natural born leader, that's okay. You can learn it. There's someone who makes the time, who makes sacrifices, and there's someone who shows up every day and is consistent. The cool thing about this is it's all the same account, when you sign up to be a coach. It's just kind of how you think about it. And truly, there's a place for every kind of coach on our team, whatever it is you want to do. And for me personally, I've gone back and forth from these things. When I started, I was a discount coach, and for a couple of years, I was like, I kind of did it on the side as a hobby. And now I'm a business builder. And, maybe one day when I have a baby and I need to back off a little, I can be a hobby coach. Whatever it is, you can kind of move fluidly through these, but we want you to know we want it to feel right for you. So we're never going to push goals on you or make you feel a certain way. When you set those goals and you tell us what you want to do, then we're going to help and give you accountability to reach those things based on what you want. But you get to pick. You get to do whatever you want because it's your business, and that's pretty beautiful. So coaching has amazing benefits. And here's some team pictures of us at Nashville. We were in Nashville this summer for our coach summit. So you get to be your own boss. No one is going to tell you what to do or how to run your business or what to do. And I find that is one of the most empowering things for people is they've always been, say you're in a 9-to-5, you're always managed by someone. Your goals and the vision and the shape of your job is set by someone else. And it's really freeing to say, I'm completely in charge of my own destiny and it's totally up to me. And like for me, that was really freeing and it really motivated me because I'm like, well, I'm the only one holding myself back. So that was really cool. You've got accountability to focus on your own health goals, which is, the heartbeat of everything we do is about fitness and making sure we're healthy and nourished and feel really good. Time freedom, which is priceless. I think about, I used to have to take time off if I wanted to go somewhere or have a doctor's appointment or do anything. And the idea of having freedom of your time to choose where and when you want to do something is, that's seriously priceless. The flexibility, you get to choose your hours and your schedule and how you want to do the business. You get to earn free vacations, and I have some more pictures of some of our vacations. Beachbody pulls out all the stops, and they have fantastic trips, a few trips a year that you can earn for free, which is really cool. One of my favorite parts of coaching is you make lots of friendships. These women on our team, and men, we do have some men, have become some of my dearest friends, and friendships that are born out of positivity and health and encouraging each other are incredible. And if you don't have those kinds of friendships, then that is a reason to join our team because that can really lift you up. Positive, awesome people. And the most amazing thing is, we can do this business for us, but when it becomes about helping other people, that is when the real magic kicks in, that you get a chance to do something that really impacts and changes a life. That's freaking awesome. So here's some pictures of some of the trips we've gone on. Summit, we've got a cruise coming up in March of 2016, and it's not too late to get on the wait list. If you like to cruise, we're going on the biggest Royal Caribbean cruise ship, and just some pictures of some trips. Carla brought her baby. This is Carla down here on the right, brought her new little baby, Peyton, to Summit a couple summers ago, and she got to hang out with all Shalene and all the celebrity trainers and stuff. And here's some more pictures of travel and fun. We do have a good time. We take Jell-O shots. We're silly. We're fun. There's some pictures of, this was the cruise we took in 2014. And we were, up on the top of the cruise deck doing yoga with P90, or doing yoga with Tony Horton, just like looking up at the sky. Like, I'm in the middle of the ocean doing yoga with Tony Horton. Like, how is this my life? It's amazing. So they really, truly, these trips are incredible and worth it. And you can earn them for free. Like, hello, fun. So I'm going to go through some success stories, and I'm not going to read you guys mine because I kind of told you my story at the beginning, but this is me and some of my journey and some of my pictures. And then I'm going to go through. So this is Amy. Amy's a diamond coach on our team. She's been a coach, I think, a little over a year. So here's her story. She says, I'm happy to say I'm in the best shape of my life and happiest too. I recently left my 9-year position as a paralegal. It just wasn't in my heart and I wasn't happy. I was not able to attend my son's meet and greet for kindergarten because I couldn't get the time off. I began to think, is this what I really want? I'd already missed out on things that are important in the last 5 years. I decided that my passion is to help people with their weight loss journeys, and now I have the freedom to do that I've always wanted since becoming a mom. I am the CEO and boss of my own company, and Amy is awesome. We love her, and she was actually featured on the 21 Day Fix website for her results. So this is Bobby. She's another diamond coach on our team, kind of a newer coach, had some really great success right off the bat. She says, because of Beachbody, I have more energy and confidence. I'm no longer struggling with depression or anxiety. That's huge. That's huge. For the month of August, I was able to pay for 2 bags of Shakeology and pay our cable, internet, and cell phone bills with my income. So that's a great kind of middle of the road story. She's not, sometimes it's hard to look at people that make a lot of money, but it's like, what if you could get your product paid for and pay off a couple bills? Like that would really free some people up. This is Crystal. It says a diamond on here. She's actually a 1-star diamond now. She advanced her business. So she says, coaching to me is freedom. I always had the dream of staying home with my children when I started having them, but was never sure how we would be able to afford that. This business has allowed me to quit my full-time job as a restaurant manager with crazy hours and stay home with my now 5-month-old daughter. I think she's 6 months old today. I feel so blessed to be present in her life and not miss out on any special moments. Being your own boss has so many perks. I really have the freedom to do what I want when I want. This business is so awesome because we can help people from anywhere. And actually, Crystal used to be my boss at a restaurant I worked at, and we would always be eating salads, and we connected over nutrition. So it's kind of fun. And then just some more pictures of people on our team. This is Bailey down here on the left. She's a pretty new coach, and I love her story. She's only 23, and she's taking this business by storm, and it's so incredible to see her set up the rest of her life where money is not going to be an issue for her, where she can travel and do theater and do anything that she wants and live this healthy lifestyle and pass on so much inspiration. Up at the top left, I think this is Katie Patel. You can never see her face, but she had some great results with PiYo. She loves PiYo. This is our friend Tracy here in the middle. She's a mom of 5. She has 5 kids. Look at those abs. She's so awesome. And this is Bonnie over here, I think. Look at those results. You know, it's just incredible. Whoa, oh, I keep scrolling. I'm so sorry. Close your eyes. Okay. So, guys, I was so excited. We also have dudes on our team. So over here on the top left, this is William Wilson. This is Amy's husband. I read her story right at the beginning. Great results. Her and Amy and her husband have grown really close over Beachbody and have done some programs together, and it's really enhanced their relationship. And then this is Chad on the top right. Chad is really close to losing 100 pounds. I think his goal is to hit it in November. So he's a really fun one to follow on Facebook. His journey has been incredible. And then this is one of our diamond coaches on the bottom, Mikey. And Mikey's story was actually featured on the Body Beast website too because of his results. So we've got some great programs for men, and we do have some awesome good guys on our team too. So what to expect from our team? So all of this sounds great, right? You're like, okay, cool, coaching sounds great. So we're not just gonna sign you up and say, okay, good luck with your business. We have so many tools and resources for you. So kind of here's what to expect from our team. When you sign on, you get a one-on-one coach call with your coach to get you started right, and you've got access to training in your back office. We do tons and tons of recognition. So we love to celebrate things in your business. And I think about that. Like I think about when I used to work in a restaurant and there was no recognition. Like it was just like, okay, you just do your job and leave. And we celebrate everything. So if you're someone who thrives on that, you're going to love our team because we love to post pictures and send gifts and send love and do all of that kind of stuff. It's just a really supportive environment. We have rewards, not only as your paychecks grow, but rewards from the team if you hit certain goals and things like that. We've got ongoing support. Our team page is amazing. It's a group of really awesome people. The cool thing is you're just never alone. So you're not going to sign up and say, well, I don't know what to do with this business. I don't know how to do this. You have so many people to connect to and share ideas and get success partners. And last and the most fun is we become family. We're coach family. We're just silly and goofy and crazy and weird. So let's talk about some money because that's kind of like, that's like fun. It's like, okay, so how does this work? So I kind of wanted to screenshot some of my checks just to kind of give you guys like an overview. So this first check is on the left. You can see when I first started, I was doing the main part of my check was coming from retail commission. So I was maybe selling a P90X or a challenge pack or starting a challenge group, like a fitness challenge group for everyone to join in at the beginning. So about $60 was from retail, from program sales. And then the subscription commission came from the on-demand membership that my customers were taking part in. And then the team bonus is when you start building a team and you start earning residual income off that team. So that was only a tiny little fraction of my check, only $19. But when it all added up, it was $117 for the week. And, you know, at that time for me, that was huge. That was, you know, paying off part of my student loan or paying my groceries or manicure money or whatever it was, you know, to think about that in the scope of that would be like what, $400 something in a month. That could really make or break. That's a car payment. That's a loan payment. That's part of your mortgage, you know, so that's on a really, that's, you know, that could really be a new coach's commission check in the first couple of months. Like that's totally doable based on what your efforts are. And then we move into, this was kind of like a, you know, I can't remember the timeline of these, but maybe 6 months in, I was saying, okay, so you can see how it switched where it said, I'm doing less retail commissions. I'm not I'm not selling as much product. I've still got some subscription commission, but you can see that's where my team bonus started to kick in. So as I was adding coaches to my team and as I was helping them and they were helping other people, that's where that part of the check really kicked in for me. And that's where my income mostly comes from now. So that was a $475 check. Huge, you guys, a month, that's almost $2,000 extra a month. So just kind of and the matching bonus I wanted to talk about is when you start growing a team, you benefit from them, and then you also get a little a matching bonus for the coaches who are making cycle bonuses themselves. So that's really cool. And then this is a more recent paycheck, and I just want to tell you, I just want to show this because I think it paints the big vision of, okay, can you actually do this? I just pulled this today from my online office. So you can see again, my retail commissions aren't that high. I am selling a couple challenge packs to help people get started on a group. But then you can see that my team cycle bonus is almost $1,800. So that's residual income that's coming in every single week. And then again, matching bonus, as my team gets more successful, I get rewarded for that too. And they're earning a bigger portion of that because they're earning it. So that's almost a $2,000 check. And with my husband has a business center and his was about 150. And then I have a second business center that was about 100. So that's a 6-figure week, you guys. That's pretty cool. And I never thought I would be capable of that. And I think I kind of like to say, if I can do this, anyone can, because it didn't happen fast or easy, and it did not happen overnight, but with consistent work and hitting my goals every single month, it's really compiled to be a business that has given my family so much freedom and the ability to do things that we've always wanted to do. So, and I put the little disclaimer down here. You always have to put that. So I say disclaimer, basically, if you work hard, you get rewarded. Nothing comes for free or easy. So all of this, I want to paint a picture, but it's all dependent on your work ethic and what you end up doing with the business and how far you want to take it. But I just want to paint the picture that, you can make it as big of a business as you want. And I hope that's really inspiring. Okay, so let's kind of wrap up a little. So what are the next steps? So you can join us as a customer or a coach. So the cool thing is when you join as a coach and you get a challenge pack, that's basically you get whatever fitness program you want and a bag of Shakeology. They actually waive the coach sign-up fee. So the $40 fee to be a coach is waived, which if you think about that, you can start a 6-figure business for $40. What? It's almost too cheap. So you can start as low as $140. I love recommending the 21-day fix for people if they've never done it, because it's kind of our bread and butter program. Everyone loves it. It's really easy to follow. It's simple, no starving, really fun. The color-coded containers are super fun. So that's kind of basically it. And then you've got a $16 a month coaching fee. So that keeps all your websites up and your marketing, they spend a chunk of that on, they're an infomercial company, so marketing the products for you. So that's basically it. It's basically just a fitness program. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. That's essentially it. And I love to tell people, I'm like, what's the worst thing that's going to happen? You're going to sign up to be a coach, get a little bit of a discount, start working on your health journey. The worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to feel better and be in shape. And if you don't like the business, fine, and you're just going to be plugged in with a great community of people. But, to start a business like this, if you're thinking about a franchise, I had a friend who wanted to open Orange Theory Fitness because they're franchises. And because I love health and fitness and I want to be in this business. I'm like, okay, how much is it to buy the franchise? And I think it was $100,000. And then you have to find space to rent, and you have to hire employees. You have to do all these things. So that's probably, you're looking at $200,000 to start a new business. And so it always brings me back, and I'm like, this is such a no-brainer, because $140 to get your own fitness and Shakeology and start any kind of business you want is a pretty incredible value. And to invest that little and gain so much reward, I think is so awesome that they make it so doable. You don't have to stock any product. You don't have to ship anything. All of it goes through the website. And there's no quotas or sales quotas you have to meet. So it's pretty simple. So if I invited you, message me. If not, and message the coach that invited you and touch base with them. And I want you to I just want to wrap up with this is, think about what coaching can do for you. So here are the 3 things. So what can becoming a coach do for you? So personally, how would it improve your relationships in terms of adding new friends? How would it improve your fitness to really truly plug into a program that's going to help you reach your goals and finally feel like your jeans fit, or whatever it is that those goals, those fitness goals, are within your reach when you commit to a program? Like, that's really exciting. And what can it do for you in your life? Maybe it's just manicure money or something fun, or maybe you see the big vision of this and say, I want to take this far and do something to really impact lives and change my family's financial future. And then what are your goals and dreams? How do you see this working? What would this help you accomplish? And then my favorite thing is, as you were going through this call, you probably had started thinking of people, if I talked about a certain fitness program or something, and that means you're already coaching. If you're thinking of people who you can help, that's what it all comes down to. Money is great, having a business is great, but making an impact and changing someone else's life is what it's all about. So it's kind of fun to think about that and start making a list of like, who could I help? Who could I, influence to have healthier habits or start a business? Pretty exciting. So that's kind of it. A thank you from us to you. Let me get out of this and I will answer some questions. Oh, I love this quote from Richard Branson. If you aren't making a difference in other people's lives, then you shouldn't be in business. It's that simple. Amen. Okay, let me exit. And then go ahead and you can pop your questions in that little chat box. It's like a little bubble. Unless I'm just that good and I answered every single question. I feel like I didn't. Any questions? Thanks, Cambria. Anyone else? Elvin, we've got Sarah. How about you, Sarah Jackson? Anyone? Doing good? Okay. So Becca said, what are some tips to get people signed up on products that already have a program? I really would still recommend the Challenge Pack. That's just the simplest way to get started. And it waives that fee. So instead of putting $40 towards a program or Shakeology or the fee, you can put it towards the Challenge Pack. And it kind of is like a good bundle to get started. And it's really how you want to start a lot of your new coaches. And so you want to have that experience where you say, okay, I'm starting with this pack. This is what it comes with. And you can kind of see how it's laid out. So if someone already has a program, that's fine. I'm like, don't you want a new workout? Add a new program to your library. Or if you already have Shakeology, you could do some of the performance line supplements or something like that. But I always recommend the best way, if you're serious about the business, is to get started with a Challenge Pack for sure. Does that answer that, Becca? Cool. All right, you guys. Well, I think I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for coming on. Again, if you have any questions, reach out to me or the coach who invited you. And we're so happy to have you on tonight. And we hope you will join our team. Yay! Have a great night.